Welcome. My name is Shannon Wanamaker with the announcements, here with Skylar Sanderson for the lineup. Rock the Mic will be on March 3rd. Senior Scholarship Info. Captain Oliver Scholarship for Provincetown and Truro students was previously just for students who graduated from grade 8 in Provincetown. It is now open to all residents of those two towns. New $2,000 Kiwanis Scholarship. It has not been advertised yet. Primary focus is on health science and nutrition or well-being majors. New scholarship for all Harwich students. Harwich Women's Club. Come to guidance for all copies. Alateen is now on campus. For more details about the program, when it meets, and where it meets, email ccalateen@outlook.com. Chinese Culture Club. The Chinese Culture Club meets on the first A day of every week at 7:45 a.m. at N201. We will be planning our annual Spring Festival celebration. All students are welcome to join. Additional half-day added. Wednesday, March 8th has been designated as a half-day for professional development. Students will be dismissed according to our half-day schedule. Please plan accordingly. SAT Prep Class. Located at the Harwich Community Center, it includes 16 hours of instructions, 8 sessions, 2 hours each. Classes meet from 6 to 8 p.m. For March 13th to April 5th. Admission will be a first-come, first-served basis, and the class size will be kept small. Please submit your payment by check or cash at or before the first class. Checks should be made payable to the town of Harwich. Reserve your spot by emailing Mr. Alexander at seasidescholar@gmail.com. Navy Representative. There will be a U.S. Navy representative here at Nauset on Wednesday, March 22nd during all 3 lunches in the N building lobby. Billingsgate Basketball Tournament, parents and juniors and sophomores, March 10th through 12th. See Mrs. LeBranch in the attendance office or go to www.wellfleet/ma.gov for registration forms. Class of 2018 students. The warranty on your iPad expires on June 10th. We strongly recommend that if you have a cracked screen, you bring it into the IT office B202 to get it repaired before that date, or email keons@nausetschools.org. All students, please put your plastic utensils in the designated recycle bins to aid a Green Club project. Thanks from the Greenhouse Nauset Club. First ever all-color Nauset Tides yearbook. 2017 yearbooks may be purchased online by going to ybpay.com and use the code 13052917. The price is $75. Purchases may also be made by sending a check or cash to NRHS Room 201, Mrs. McGowan. They are also on sale during B-Day lunches, cash or check. Quantities are limited. Free dental clinics. Polish Dental Clinic will be at the high school providing dental exams, cleanings, fluoride, and sealants. Please contact the nurse for permission forms and sign-ups at langelierj@nausetschools.org. The next date will be May 22nd. And now to Skylar.
Thank you, Shannon. First for the lineup is Top Story presented by myself with the question, what did you do on your February vacation? Next will be the High Five by Dominic Agrella. Then Sports with Robert Marriott and Wyatt Gaynor. Then Talent with Haley Totora. Things to Do, Parker Mumford and Alexandra Kelson. Health Tip by Sebastian Sacco. Political Spotlight, Victoria Valentino. Student Council, Tyler Harwood. And Fashion Tip by Shannon Wanamaker. Thank you, and now for the top story.
Hello, I am Skylar Sanderson coming at you with the top story. Today I will be going around campus asking people what they did on their February vacation. Some people went to tropical places, some people went skiing, but if you stayed on Cape Cod, you're pretty lucky because it was warm most of the time.
Oh, hi, Skylar.
Hi, I am here with Dominic Agrella. What did you do on your February vacation?
Well, I went up to P-Town and I hung out with some friends and I slept over.
That sounds nice.
Yeah,
Thanks.
no problem.
Hi, I am here with Sebastian Sacco. So what did you do on your February vacation?
I went on a cruise that stopped in Cozumel, Mexico, Falmouth, Jamaica, and Labadee, Haiti.
Did you do any touristy things when you were there?
In Labadee, I went parasailing, and in Cozumel, I rented a dune buggy.
That's nice. Was it really warm?
Yeah, it was great.
What was your favorite part?
Probably the productions on the ship. They were great.
All right, thank you. Hi, I'm here with Shannon Wanamaker, so tell me about your February vacation.
Well, I didn't do very much. I know a lot of my friends went on vacations off Cape, so I was kind of left all on my own. But I spent a lot of time outdoors, and the weather was really nice, so I went longboarding a lot.
So where'd you go longboarding?
Well, I went to Provincetown my first day and rode around there on the roads and stuff because the tourists haven't come yet, so the roads are still pretty clear. And then the rest of the week I went around the bike paths around Orleans.
That's nice. So do you like longboarding better than regular skateboarding?
Definitely. I like the way the wheels feel better on longboards than on skateboards.
Sweet. Well, thank you.
Rad-
Hi, I'm here with Parker Mumford. So tell me about your February vacation.
So I went to Puerto Rico. My mom's friends from college have a little house there. So we flew from New York into Ponce. And from Ponce, we went to a couple different beaches like Boquerón and Bouye. I have trouble pronouncing them. But yeah.
So, did you see any wild creatures there?
Yeah, I was scuba diving one day and we saw an iguana swimming across a little river. And yeah, I hadn't really seen an iguana swimming before. I'd seen them on the side of the road climbing trees. But this was quite interesting. It sort of climbed up onto a mangrove and relaxed there for a little while. I heard that there was also a lionfish in the same river, but I never saw it, which is probably a good thing because they're pretty poisonous.
Yeah. So did you go any boating like away from the island?
No, not really. We pretty much stayed in the island. We sort of stayed in the southwestern corner of it for most of the time. Yeah.
Oh, well, that sounds very exciting.
It was a lot of fun.
Thank you. Hello, I'm here with Annie Lamb. So what did you do on your February vacation?
I sat on the couch for most of the vacation with my bird on my shoulder, sewing.
What kind of bird?
She's a chicken.
And what's her name?
Her name is Rosa J. Parks, J like a blue jay.
Aw, so what did you sew?
I tried to sew another harness for her, but that didn't really work out.
What happened to it?
The dog ate it.
Oh, well, that's nice. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Robert Marriott,
And I'm Mike Gaynor.
and this is Sports.
The Nauset boys hockey team beat Abington High School last Wednesday 9-3 at Charles Moore Arena. The victory has qualified the Warriors for the state tournament for the first time in 7 years. Congratulations to senior Nick Hull and sophomore goaltender Chase Holm on being selected for the ACL First Team All-Stars. Sophomore defenseman Cam Hull was selected for the second ACL team. Senior defenseman Jacob Awalt was awarded the Sportsmanship Award for the 2016-17 season. The boys hockey team has suffered a tragic 5-2 loss in the playoffs against Oliver Ames on February 28th. Great season, boys. The Nauset girls hockey team, also known as the Furies, finished up their season over the week's vacation with a 1-1 tie against Bishop Fenwick. Playing well for Nauset on their final game of the season is Brianna Cowing and Elsa Lalone. Congratulations on a great season. In swimming action, the boys and girls swim team competed in the Division II state meet held at Boston University over the vacation. For girls, Nika Dodoli took 21st in the 100-yard backstroke, while the foursome of Brooke Linnell, Gabby Dodoli, Katie Walters, and Nika Dodoli placed 25th in the medley relay. Coleman Norton set a new school record in the 100-yard freestyle, also placing 11th in that event. He placed 14th in the 200-yard freestyle. Carlisle Nash was 28th in the 100-yard backstroke, with the foursome of Nash, Ryan Pish, Tanner Cornell, and Norton placed 16th in the 200-yard freestyle relay.
The Nauset track team competed at Reggie Lewis Center in Boston over their vacation. Dylan McNeil placed 21st in the 55-meter dash. Brian Brooks placed 20th in the 2-mile run. For the 1-mile event, Tara Ellard earned a 15th placing. Finally, Malakit Nobley placed 6th in the 2-mile event. Nobley made it to the New England Championship. Good luck. In wrestling news, Eli Wilson competed at the All-State meet held at Reading Memorial High School on February 25th. He lost to Sandwich senior Nate Vistori. However, he will serve as the first alternate for the All-New England competition. For the boys basketball update, over the vacation, Nauset played 2 games. The first of 2 was a win against Monomoy High School. The score was 70-56. As for the second game of last week, the Warriors lost to Bourne High School 53-71. The boys finished the season with a 13-7 record and received a 7th seed in the playoffs. They will be playing against Foxborough at home on March 1st. As for the girls' basketball, they only had one game over vacation, which was a win against Winsville Christian School, 57-53. With a record of 16-4, the girls earned themselves the 2nd seed in the playoffs. The Warriors will play Denton Rehoboth Regional High School at home on March 2nd. Congratulations to both boys and girls basketball, and best of luck in the playoffs. The results of both games will be on next week's show. I'm Robert Merritt.
And I'm Mike Gaynor.
Thank you for watching.
Hello, my name is Haley Tatar, and I'm here with Aviana Goes for Talent of the Week. Aviana is a hardworking freshman student who is deeply involved in the arts. Avi takes Clay 1 and is now pursuing Sculpture 1. She is also a sketch artist with drawings covering the walls of her room. So Avi, what is your biggest inspiration for your work?
My biggest inspiration is my friends and family who are constantly supporting me on doodles, drawings, and just basically anything artistic that I do. They're just always supporting me.
That's really good. And what's your favorite media to use when you're creating your art?
Just a pencil and a Sharpie, and that's it.
And would you say that your art is a somewhat representation of who you are and your personality?
Yeah, I would say that because I like mythical drawings and like little tiny details that really make it seem realistic. So,
nice. And if you were to describe your art in one word, what would it be?
different.
Different?
Just different.
That's nice. Okay. And in your sculpture class, what would you say the biggest challenge would be?
I've never really done 3D sculpture or anything, so that's going to be pretty difficult to get all the details on a 3D image instead of a 2D image.
Yeah, I can see how that would be hard. Okay, now I've noticed that in your clay and your sculpture is based on Lord of the Rings, and a lot of your drawings are dragons. So would your topic, be like dragons and like all the mythical things? Is that something?
Yeah, so the project is like a big stand holding up a clay version of the book that we created, and I'm going to have like the dragons from the movies, the horses, the werewolves, and the eagles that are in the movies, all just kind of wrapped around the whole stand. So, yeah,
it's going to be really cool. All right, now, after all that, was there anything else that you'd like to say or add?
If you like to draw, just don't be afraid to show other people. If you like it, that's all that matters.
That's great. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Tyler Harwood. I'll be doing the Student Council Report. The Rock the Mic event will be on Friday, March 3rd at 6 p.m. in the auditorium at the Nauset High School if anyone is interested. The event consists of many students competing in various musical events, and admission will be $5, and the proceeds will be going to the American Refugee Committee. If any students are interested in joining Student Council, you may speak to Ariana Kamiak or Stephanie Tupper for more information. This has been Tyler Harwood with the Student Council Report.
Hello, my name is Shannon Wanamaker with the Fashion Tip for the Week. As spring gets closer and closer each day, the weather becomes more unpredictable. In the morning, the temperature is colder than it is by the end of the school day. This makes getting dressed in the morning pretty difficult. My tip for you is to dress in layers. This week the weather is pretty cold, but last week it was warmer, and today it's even warmer. You never know exactly what the weather will be here on the Cape. If you wear a t-shirt under a sweater or sweatshirt, it will help with the weather change. The sweater will keep you warm in the morning, but by the end of the day, when it's warmer out, you can take the sweater off. A nice classic pattern that I personally recommend is floral. As nature begins to come back to life, so should your fashion. A pair of pants, a long skirt, or a sweater with a pattern of flowers helps to bring your fashion alive. In addition, I recommend wearing brighter colors, which also helps to boost my mood. However, darker and earthy colors also bring a personality into your own fashion. A color that I definitely see on the trend is pastel pink and soft greens. Also, still wear long pants or leggings. However, if it happens to be a warmer day, you could wear knee-length shorts or capris. The shorts or capris will slow you to start dressing for warmer weather, but will stay warm yourself if the weather starts to be cold. Modernizing vintage clothes are continually becoming more popular. High-waisted jeans and pants are always a good choice. As seen in some fashion runway shows and fashion magazines, small turtlenecks add tons of character to an outfit. T-shirts with a colored collar and sleeves are also a huge trend at the moment. Taking an inspiration from the 70s, these trendy shirts are on a huge rise. A shoe style that is on the trend for women are Birkenstock sandals. These shoes work perfectly in the up-and-coming springtime. I'm here with Nauset News, and that was your fashion tip of the week.
I'm Alexandra Carlson.
And I'm Parker Mumford.
And I'm going to kick it off with movies. Moonlight, a 4-star movie, is dramatic and has deep and complex themes. It does not use CGI, and it is about an African-American boy in the United States who has trouble finding his place in life. This story follows him through 3 stages of life with 3 different actors: childhood, adolescent, and adulthood. Mahershala Ali is the star actor who plays the main character of the adult Juan. This movie won the Best Picture Oscar award. La La Land, a 3.5-star movie, is a romantic musical. It is about a smooth and charismatic boy and a clever and smart girl. These roles are played by Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. Emma Stone won the Best Actress award for the Oscars. It is a rambling movie, but also passionate and full of feeling. Hidden Figures, a 4-star movie, is about an African-American mathematician and her 2 friends. The scientists in this movie are launching a rocket into space and need a good mathematician to help them figure the problems out to be able to launch this spacecraft. Tara G. Henson plays the amazing mathematician Katherine Johnson. Now I'm going to turn it over to Parker.
Thanks, Alexandra. The Academy of Performing Arts in Orleans is putting on their performance of Camelot from March 10th to April 9th. For tickets, you can call their box office at 508-255-1963. The Harvest Gallery Wine Bar at 776 Main Street in Dennis has live music every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday starting at 6. Or why not celebrate St. Patrick's Day a bit earlier this month with traditional Irish music from 6 to 8 p.m. every Saturday at O'Shea's Old Inn at 348 Main Street in West Dennis. If you're willing to take a bit longer of a trip, the Massachusetts All-State Student Concert is going on Saturday, March 11th in Symphony Hall in Boston. This concert takes only the best student musicians from all over Massachusetts, so you can expect some truly spectacular performances. Tickets are $21 and the concert begins at 1 p.m. For more information, you can visit their website. This week, the Nauset players have started to get things ready for their performance of High School Musical. You can expect that to be showing later this spring. For exact dates and times, stay tuned into Nauset News. You'll hear it here first.
Hello, this is Victoria Valentino with the Nauset News Political Spotlight. Donald Trump stated that he wished the United States to be at the top of the pack when it came to nuclear weapons. However, critics claim that the United States is already at the top of the pack, if not the leading nuclear power. The White House denies its wrongdoings in communicating with the FBI about the involvement of Russia in the United States election. The White House is also blocking BBC, CNN, Guardian, New York Times, Politico, and other news agencies from their press briefings, claiming that they are providing viewers with fake news. The United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement canceled their meeting with the Congressional Hispanic Caucus about the targets of their raids and border sweeps. This drew much controversy after the meeting was rescheduled a few days later and the ICE requested a bipartisan meeting, but the members of the Congressional Hispanic Caucus were denied from entering this meeting and forced to wait in the hall. President Trump chose Lieutenant General H.R. McMaster as his national security advisor after Lieutenant General Michael Flynn resigned because of his potentially illegal contact with Russia. At a press briefing, President Trump gave his foreign policy stance regarding Russia, Iran, North Korea, and ISIS. Trump thinks that it's in the best interest of the American citizen if the United States has strong relations with Russia. He would not state his plan with North Korea because he says that they should not know. He then added that soon the press would get tired of asking about North Korea and Iran. While he did not reveal any plans with ISIS, he did state that ISIS is another mess he inherited and that ISIS is spreading like cancer. He also said that Iran had taken advantage of the previous administration and claimed it was the worst agreement he had ever seen drawn by anybody. He states that he would impose new sanctions with them and that they are the top sponsor of terrorism in the world. Iraqi troops, along with the help of United States soldiers, pushed deeper into western Mosul and retook the Mosul airport, which is a major achievement. Trump withdrew the protection set up by the Obama administration for transgender students. This protection allowed the students to use bathrooms, locker rooms, and play sports that they identify with. Removing this protection puts the students at risk for bullying and harassment. It also protected the students' right to attend prom and graduation and clothing that makes the student feel comfortable, and their rights to choose their pronouns while in school. That was a Nauset Political Spotlight, and I'm Victoria Valentino.
Hello, I'm Sebastian Sacco, and today I have your weekly health tip. Spring is just around the corner, and you know what that means, spring cleaning. We all know that shedding all those winter coats and cleaning the dust bunnies beneath the couch will make you feel great, but in excess, it can cause you great pain. All those winter storms may have made a mess of your yard, but trying to tackle all the fallen leaves and branches at one time could be a painful way to start your spring. Instead of raking out your yard in one day, separate it into sections and focus on one at a time. Your grass will thank you for the gentle combing, and your back will too. Furthermore, we recommend that you wear gloves to protect your hands from blisters. This section strategy also works in your house. Mopping, dusting, spraying, and sweeping can do a number on you. Again, divide your house up and focus on one thing at a time. Also, a good way to get into those hard-to-reach nooks and crannies beneath your baseboards and furniture is to use the small suction tube on your vacuum located on the side. The small size will allow it to fit into even the tightest spaces, and it will save you from having to lift heavy furniture. Another small way to improve and protect your health this spring is to clean all the debris that may have collected on the air conditioning and heating vents. This can be unsightly and unhealthy as it can carry bacteria. Lastly, shedding all your excess junk and hauling it out can be a great way to forget about that cold winter weather, but we strongly advise you to take it slow and only carry what you can handle, especially when coming downstairs, as you can easily injure yourself. Overall, you should just make a plan, take your time, and if you can, have fun cleaning this spring. I'm Sebastian Sacco, and this has been your weekly health tip.
Hi, I'm Dominic Agrella, and this is Jack Judd, our High Five Student of the Week. So Jack, I hear you play lacrosse.
Yeah, yes I do.
What do you do on the lacrosse team?
I help out, I'm on attack, and I play the X position.
Really?
Yes.
Are you looking forward to the season opener?
Oh, looking real forward to it. The boys and I, gonna do great this season.
All right, that's great to hear. I hear that you also do workouts in the morning for football, and you wake up very early.
Yes, it's the grind.
You know the grind, you rise and grind. That's very good, Jack. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Tell us about your grades a little bit.
Grades, grades come first over everything. Grades are what gets you to college. Every day you just gotta put in the schoolwork along with the work outside of school.
I feel you. That's great, Jack. So I hear over vacation you actually saved a man's life.
Yes, I did. We were at the movie theaters. The man got out of his car. He seemed to stumble. Then he fell and he hit his head on the ground. He had a large contusion, so I went inside, I called 911, got him some paper towels, and I helped him back up to his feet.
Wow, Jack, that's great. I'd say that's worthy of a high five.